Cash that fucking ticket, baby. Brooks Koepka, first live event, first live winner. More to come.
Yeah, I didn't even really feel bad about missing it. I don't know what it was, but I just really couldn't get into the event. Before we were kind of scrambling, trying to figure out who to bet. And it just seems so tough to predict that I just laid off of it. And glad you won. And I'm glad there's a lot of people who tailed, or at least a handful of people who tailed. So good. But these no cut small field events I can't get into, and I feel the same way about Zozo and CJ Cup this week. I just hate them.
Yeah. So I was looking for the double winner. Had hopes on Vic. Um. So before we get into live, I'll do Zozo real quick. Vic is a fucking asshole. That guy is a fucking prick. He is the most infuriating player to be on when he's in contention. The dude who had it right there on Sunday, and he fucking three putts 2 straight holes. He didn't even hit. Like, it's just like, what are you doing, dude? And the first one was like
25 feet.
it was like a 20-footer, and he blew it like 9 feet by. How is that possible?
I have
What's
no
his
idea.
name had the same fucking putt, and he put it within 2 inches.
Yeah, I don't get it. He's infuriating. He's a problem with that. I still have a lot of hope for him, but it's just so tough to bet him at the numbers that they put him at.
Like, he's so talented. Like, when are you gonna just be the guy? And I know he's won a bunch of these no cut small field, maybe not even no cut. The Mayakoba's not no cut, but he's won the Hero. He won the Mayakoba twice. He's won a Dubai event. Um, there was another one that he won, right? Puerto
Uh,
Rico or something.
yeah,
Um, he should. I don't know,
maybe just get a bit
but
of all coastal.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I like him again this week. Um, just quick on the Zozo. I mean, Keegan, do we regret not being on him? I didn't think he was great when we were on him, but he was putting really well. So
Yeah, I don't know what exactly if it was it all putting this week? I know there were some limited stats.
I didn't even look.
Yeah, I didn't either. I don't know. I'm kind of only because course wise he made sense. He said it's all about irons, all about the second shot. Like even though if he wasn't that great recently, that's pretty much who he is. Steele was in the top 5 last year. When we always say the exact same guy. So I do think there were things pointing to him, but not being on him at 30, 35, I don't know.
But he's another guy. He 30, 35. Guy, it was his first win since 2018.
I think we could have gotten there, but I'm not like real overly upset about
I mean, I don't think I could have gotten there because I was betting Morikawa and Vic.
it. Yeah. I mean, I barely bet both events. I just wasn't feeling it, and I feel the same way this week. I just fucking hate the event, and it just sucks. I hate these I don't give a fuck who's in the field. I'd rather bet a 156 man field, Matt Kuchar fucking 45-1 than I would this, just because it sucks.
But they're all the same though. Coming down Sunday, and you get a guy in the mix with a big outright. I was feeling it on Sunday with the live event. That was some intense stuff. That playoff was I don't understand why they play the same hole over and over again in the playoff, especially a par 5. It's the fucking worst because all these guys are gonna make, especially when they're easy par 5s, that they're gonna make birdie every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't getting where the pin was. You weren't getting it close enough to make eagle because of the water, and you just completely lose. And then Uline just hit the same exact shot. Dude never hit the green 4 tries. If Brooks lost that, like he hit the green every fucking time. Uline fucking just never hit the green. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Was even going for the green.
Yeah, it's like what? And it was like the easiest bunker shot in the world.
Just hoping he would. What happened? I missed his last bunker shot. What did he do?
So he kind of got stuck behind like the lip of the bunker, like the edge out, like the little toe of the bunker.
Yep.
So he had a way tougher shot. Brooks was in that bunker again, and that was a much easier shot. And he said he hit a rock and it just flew out and went in the water.
Jesus. Yeah. So cool. I guess a good. Yeah. I definitely can see that I would feel the same, but I don't know, man. I guess I'm a fucking lib now.
Yeah, I just think it's these small field events. This is just not like.
Yeah, no juice to them, and CJ Cup. All right, we're at Congaree. It's a course we've seen before last year at the Palmetto. Uh, it's pretty long course. It's a par 71, 7,655 yards, Bermuda greens. Last year it played like crazy firm and fast, but it was in June. But it was real firm and real fast, which made it difficult. Like the fairways weren't holding anything. There's a lot of runoffs everywhere on the course. Like the fairways run off into waste areas, the greens run off into bunkers. There's no rough. It's just so it's firm and fast with no rough to stop the ball. That's what made it play tough. Higo won at 11 under. Chesson Hadley was like 15 under with like 4 or 5 holes to go and just bogeyed every single hole. And Higo won by accident. We referenced that a lot.
That was a rough Sunday for a lot of people, right? I think DJ was really bad that Sunday.
Yeah. And I think this week it won't be as firm and fast because there's a time of year, but I still think it will play pretty firm and fast. I don't know exactly how firm and fast, but I don't think it's going to be slow.
No. I don't either. I think it's going to be tough, though. I can see like an 8-10 under.
Yeah, could be. I think this time of year might be a little easier. I'm thinking like 14 under maybe.
Yeah. I just remember not being a fan of this course. I don't know why. I think it has to do with the wastelands.
You don't like those?
Nah.
I like them because they penalize bad drives.
Yeah, I just like heavy rough.
Yeah.
Maybe it was because of Higo won.
And just
made me really mad.
And the leaderboard was just awful.
So, I mean, we're going to bet this, but I don't love this event. I don't really have a good feel on who I want to bet or the direction I want to go. I have some guys, but I don't really like feel confident about it. Still going to bet it. And try to hit it. So,
yeah, just start with the odds, I guess.
Okay, so we got Rory McIlroy at 7-1, and he can become the number 1 player in the world this week with a win and help from Scotty Scheffler. Then we get John Rahm 9-1. So I guess it's those two, and then a decent jump.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not betting either of those guys. I like Rahm better than Rory slightly. I don't know, fast. This just doesn't feel like a Rory course. I like him classical, tree line, long. This just seems, it doesn't really win in the South that much. Just doesn't feel like a Rory course for me.
You don't think it has kind of a little bit of a Euro feel to it?
Maybe a little bit. But then are they really ever baked like firm and fast?
No, they're slow as fuck.
Yeah.
I meant the course design more than the greens.
Yeah, maybe less rough and like I guess you could say linksy, but it's not coastal. There wasn't any wind last year, and it still was hard. So I don't know.
Oh, there wasn't any wind.
No.
Are we getting any wind this week?
I don't think so.
Okay, I know it's supposed to be a lot colder, especially in the mornings this weekend, or like Thursday, Friday.
So it might have played longer for sure.
Yeah. Yep. So no interest in either of those two?
No.
Okay.
Who do you like better, Rory or Rahm?
Rahm, not by much though.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Then two guys at 14. You got JT at 14 and Scheffler at 14. I think I've seen a 16 on JT.
If I was to bet anybody sub 20, it would be JT. I think he's the most obvious guy. I don't think it's going to be surprise anybody just about how he's a good course fit. He's around the greens is really important. He's probably one of the best, if not the best, around the green player. I like him on places where the fairways are a bit wider. There is trouble here, but the fairways are wide. You can hit him pretty easily. He's done great on Fazio designs. Quail is a really big comp to this place, and he's obviously dominates there. Just there's not much not to like about him.
Yeah, completely agree. It's just how you want to structure your card. I mean, I'm thinking with these no-cut events now that it's not really like 10 studs. You're looking at 5 studs. So I'm not sure if you need a guy 20 and below, like you used to in these events. So I'm thinking that it's better to have more bullets than less.
You could.
But JT would be the one guy.
Or you could just be like a guy on most of these guys, either on Twitter and now the people that I actually used to respect a lot that I don't anymore. They'll just bet JT at 14 or 12, and then they'll bet a guy at 20 and a guy at 28. So like just you can just bet all of them.
Right. But me and you don't do that. So we're gonna just I don't know. I'm thinking 16. I would I bet 16? Would you bet 16?
Yeah, probably.
I'd
But
need 16.
well, I think we're gonna decide what we're gonna do, and like if we decide the other route is better, I'd rather just I think no matter what it is, I'm not gonna bet it like 16 or 14.
Okay. All right. Next range then. Sanjay 22, Vic 22, seen him up to 28, Spieth 25, Burns 25, Fitz 25, Tom Kim 25, Lowry 28, and Homer 28. There's a group of 8 guys right there.
You can cross Tom Kim off.
Correct.
Way too long. People like, that's what we talked about before the Shriners. Like it wasn't that we thought he was the best golfer in the world and he's this, up and coming star, which yeah, he is, but it's because it's a short course and it's the type of place he can succeed at. Like he is one of the shortest carry distances on tour.
Yeah, real short. Crossing other guys off. What about Sanjay? That number kind of stinks.
Yeah, and I want to say this too. I made a great call and I make plenty of them, but this was a really good one. Remember, I tweeted like 4 or 5 months ago. I was like, that Sanjay 50 Masters number, like with these fields the way they are now, it's never going to be better than this. Like, if you look at it, this is pretty much as good as a field we might even get. Like, it's pretty close to a major field minus the live guys. And the live guys are all going to be priced better than they typically are. So, in Sanjay's 18-1, between 18 and 22, 18 on DraftKings. So that 50-1 on draft that we bet for the Masters is just fucking great number.
I didn't bet it. You did.
Oh, you didn't bet it. Don't you think?
I don't think I have any Masters, any places to bet the Masters currently.
Is that a great bet though?
I don't know. The Korean thing fucks with me.
Yeah, but do you think you could be 50-1 by the time the tournament
I don't
comes?
think a Korean's going to win the Masters.
Well, a Japanese.
It's a great number. It's a great number.
Was a Korean that different than a Japanese?
I think Hideki's a different talent.
Yeah. But Sungjae's, his history is fucking incredible there.
It is. No, I'm not. It's a great number. I can't picture in my head.
Yeah, him winning.
JM wearing a green jacket.
No, I agree with that to an extent. With that being said, I'd still bet the 50 every day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so you can cross him off. I agree. Yeah, too long.
Fitzpatrick.
He played like ass last week.
It was like $1 million over.
But in general, this would be a good place for him. Good around the green, long and straight. Good long irons.
Interest in him?
No, not to bet. I don't think.
Yeah, me neither. So we've seen a Hovland 28.
It's intriguing.
We're not betting the 22, obviously.
No, not 22. Here's the thing. I was looking at the stats only. I didn't look at them after the tournament, but going into Saturday, I looked at them just to see like who I thought might win in case there's anyone to get on live. And his stats were bad. It was all putting.
Yeah, and then he putted like dick.
And then he putted like dick, and he fell out of it.
But then he came back in. I woke up. I turned it off after the 3 putts, and I woke up and he finished minus 12. He's just an asshole.
Yeah, and he's still an asshole. 28 is a fair number in this field, though, I think.
Definitely. Let's see. He was driving distance. He was T4. Accuracy T36. Greens and reg. He was T12.
No, it's all right. Is there anything that points to this course as a better fit? Like almost like last week's fit better than this one, though.
Yeah, it's probably not, especially if around the green's important.
Yeah. A lot of Masters stuff. I know people get mad about that comparison, but around the greens, it is pretty similar.
Yep. All right. So we're probably out on him.
Yeah, I think so. 28 is very fair, though.
So if we like the Masters, why don't we like Jordan Spieth?
I don't dislike him.
Let me give it to you here. He was 5-0 right down the street or in North Carolina, Quail Hollow.
Fazio.
We've been playing the presidents. You've been talking up the President's Cup angle. Wasn't he the Mr. President guy?
Yeah, he was.
We'll get him at 28-1.
Yep. 28's a good number.
No rough. He's basically, when he's playing well, he's basically the same guy as JT, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we're getting double the odds.
Yeah, I mean the difference is his irons really aren't ever that good, but his putting's better.
His putting was great at Quail. He's making everything.
And that was Fazio.
Fast.
How are his records in these other Fazio courses?
This is bad when I like Spieth.
I'm gonna share my screen here. Let's see.
What's the Quail Hollow event called?
Wells Fargo.
Wells. He doesn't play it. What was the Summit Club? What course? What tournament was that?
That was the CJ Cup.
Finished 18th.
I'm not going to share my screen on YouTube. What the fuck am I talking about? No one will be able to see it. I made my own Fazio rankings. So
yeah, who you got?
JT is first. I just put every course in the database that was Fazio. JT first, Day second, Rory third, Wise fourth, Mitchell fifth, Hatton, English, Henley, Lowry, Hadwin, Cooch. Spieth is not going to be good.
Yeah.
Spieth is 31st. Not horrible.
Yeah. The more angle, I don't know if it's a Fazio, but I'm just playing the Masters and the President's Cup thing.
Yep. And according to Data Golf, Quail Hollow is incredibly similar to this course.
Yeah.
Similarity scores a 97.4. It's one of the highest I've seen.
So maybe we should like Rory more than Rahm.
Yeah.
Wins every other year at Quail. That leaves the other Quail guy, Max Homa. Actually, he's only won it once, but
fuck him.
Okay, cool. It's fine with me. Then Burns.
I like Burns.
Okay.
I like him because I like him putting on fast Bermuda. Like he's a guy he could gain 9 strokes putting here.
And it's long. He won't have an issue with that.
Yep. Wins in the South.
Let's bet Burns.
Yeah, I went to LSU. We're pretty close to there.
I'm in. Let's bet Burns.
Okay. And I never like Burns. I just think, I don't know. He's just
it's a good number.
Yeah.
Fair number. It's where he should be in all these events. 30.
Exactly. I never used to like betting because he's 16 to 18. Like, and a lot of people like Cam Young this week, and I kind of do too, but not that much. Like, I think they're similar players, but like if you're in the South, you bet Burns. If you're in the East, you bet Young.
Right, but Cam Young went to Wake.
Yeah.
Carolinas, right?
Yeah, he grew up in New York, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but you played 4 years of golf in ACC country.
Yeah, that's true. And I just think Burns is obviously way better of a player, and I don't trust Cam Young to win anything.
No, but great fit. Is
he good around the green, though?
Surprisingly, I think he is.
Let's see.
I don't have any stats to back that up, but every time I need a chip out of him, I feel like he always gets it.
Young, 28th in the field around the green. Not bad.
34th last year, all PGA Tour players, last 50 rounds.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Overall, he's 15th in my models, first off the tee, 28th around the green, 26 on. Yeah, he's fine. I could bet it just because I think the number is good and fair. I just think Burns is just a better version of him right now.
Yeah. So I think what we want, though, is like 4 of these guys.
Yeah.
He wasn't good last week, though. 55.
I don't know. I don't think he's fucking that good in general, to be honest.
No.
I don't think he's good, but I don't know. Is he going to win in a no cut? Great field? I don't know.
Okay. Hideki's 30 and Morikawa's 30.
Hideki's 40 on DraftKings.
Should be a bet.
Doesn't he make sense here?
Yeah.
Masters comp, Quail, Firestone, Fazio.
That PGA that JT won, Hideki was leading the whole time.
Yep. Great around the green. What's his fucking problem though?
I don't know. Coming off injury, doesn't know if he wants to go to live or not, even though he should, because he's gonna make $500 million.
Go 40th last week. Do you have those stats up? What did he do? He's 25th at Fortinet. Not bad.
Fred Couples shot a 60 yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't care what course you're on. You shoot a 60 at age 63.
Yeah, that repeatable swing.
Hideki, accuracy, not great. Putting, not great.
Greens and reg?
Wasn't good. T46 greens and reg.
Okay, so it wasn't good at all. With that being said, is 40 just a bet it anyway?
40, I think so, yeah. The stats really matter with the fucking guy?
No, nothing really matters with him. He's just impossible to predict.
Yeah.
But has he won in the South before?
Yeah, Augusta National.
Oh, yeah. Augusta National. That's a little course down the road. Anywhere, but I don't know. I'm just saying, this is like, I just can't picture it. It's just tough to picture for some reason for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Why though? One Sony Masters, Firestone is a Fazio. WGC, one St. Jude. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
he was second at the CIMB Classic. That's another one that came up as a similar course on Data Golf. Second to Justin Thomas.
I don't think I can bet him.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think he has it right now.
No, he doesn't, but I'm just saying 40 is fucking pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I guess we are getting a 40.
He's like the sixth best player in the field.
All right, so we're gonna think on that.
Yeah, probably won't win though.
Cam Young, we're gonna think on. Definitely betting Burns.
Yep.
We're gonna think on Spieth. What if you
I'll bet Spieth.
28 Vic? We have a 30 on Spieth.
Yeah, I think we should probably bet it.
What happened to Colin last week?
I don't know. He sucks. I think he just sucks at golf.
Okay. Hatton's 35, Keegan's 33. Those are no's for me.
I got to talk about Hatton though.
Okay.
Last year at this course, right? We said it's not a good setup. First tee to green, first ball striking, second off the tee, second around the green, lost 3.2 putting, and came in second. Lost by like a shot.
Yeah.
You don't read anything into that? I mean, he's fucking completely dumb.
I do. I just don't. I don't know. He doesn't fucking win in America. It drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah, but long course. I mean, API is a long course.
Yeah, there's something to him. Is 35 even a good number though?
Not great. I'd rather 40, but I mean,
yeah.
How did he play in? How's he been playing lately? Didn't he? Wasn't he in the mix somewhere?
We bet him. He was. No, I don't think he was. No. Okay. Not even in the Euro, I don't think he was.
Dunhill wasn't he? I think he was decent at Dunhill.
He was okay, but he was never in the mix.
T7. Week before at the Italian Open, he was 8th. He had one bad round in both events. At Dunhill, he was 68, 76, 66, 67. He just struggled on that shit day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's playing bad.
45th last week at Zozo.
Yeah, that's not a good course for him, though. Bermuda, this is where you want to bet him, I think.
I can't get there, but sounds like you're gonna.
No, I'm not 100% sold on it, but just I think it needs to be talked about. I mean, why the fuck was he the best player tee to green in this field and he sucked putting and he's usually good in Bermuda? How come he was the best player in the field last year?
I don't know. Field sucked.
Yeah, but he wasn't hot at the time. Like he wasn't really playing well. I just think, yeah, gotta think about it. All right.
All right. I only got a couple minutes here. So you got Billy, 40. Seeing up to 50.
Billy's been good in the South for a lot. He's good. Mid to long irons have been pretty good lately. He's another President's Cup guy.
Yeah. 50 is a good number, I think.
Yeah, you said you didn't think a top guy necessarily had to win this. I agree for the most part, but the guy has to have some pedigree and shown some ability to beat elite level fields, which he's done many times. He's like just that type of guy who's when he wins, he can win pretty much in any field because he's won a tour championship. He's won at Memorial. So 50 is a good number. I would bet a 50.
Okay. My other guy was Wise at 66. If we're playing the comps here, I mean, Quayle, he's finished 18th, 9th, and 2nd there. 5th at the Fazio Design at Summit. He plays long courses, usually pretty well, long Bermuda courses. 17th at Kiowa, the PGA. I think 66 is a decent number. I wouldn't bet anything below 60 on Wise, but I feel like if he's my 4th or 5th guy in, I feel like that's fine for this week.
Yeah, I don't love Wise. I never usually bet him. I don't think I really ever have. I had a problem with the 28 a couple weeks ago that a lot of people were betting because I just thought he hasn't won at a clip to show that he's worth 28 to 1. That being said, 66, I have no problem with it. He's been good at Quayle. Do I see him winning in this field? No, but I don't think it's a bad bet at 66.
Okay. Any love for your boy Ricky?
No. You?
Okay. No. Just glad that he played well though.
Me too. You're gonna think this is a weird one, but I don't know why I kind of have a feeling about Henley.
Dude, I thought about him earlier.
I just think he's good in the South. You would think he's not great on longer courses, but I mean, he was the 54-hole leader in a U.S. Open just last year.
Yeah, Torrey.
Yeah, good Torrey, which is we talked about as a good comp for this course. Good Bermuda putter.
I saw the 70 earlier. I almost texted you.
Yeah,
make fun of me though.
I felt the same way. I was scared to bring it up, but I can picture it out. I think I would bet a 70.
Like it. Let's get on it.
All right, cool.
Like it.
It's not like we're betting him at 22, which is when we really run into trouble.
And then if you think of Fazio Bermuda guys, I mean Keith Mitchell's top of the list. You think you had him in your list, so if you get 100 to 1, you might as well throw a couple shekels on Keith Mitchell. Probably won't win just because he's Keith Mitchell, but if he gets in the mix, I don't think he's scared.
Henley was 3rd in my model, and he hasn't even been playing with 8 on Fazio, 5th in approach, 29th around. No.
He was involved a little bit last week.
Fuck him, man. He's gonna win in like Chicago or something. He's not good around the green. Can't putt. He sucks around the green.
Okay.
Another guy I like is Jason Day.
Yeah, you do.
He is second best in Fazio. Really good around the green. He's been good off the tee lately too. He's been pretty good. He's been great tee to green. I mean, just in general. Gained 5.4 on approach at the Shriners. Gained 3.6 on approach at Fortinet. Came 8th at the Shriners.
How's he putting?
Not great. Gained 0.3 at the Shriners and still came in 8th.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can get there. Maybe you can convince me. I got to get to a basketball game though.
All right. Go ahead. Take off.
So we're betting Burns.
Yep.
All right. Peace.
All right. Just to finish up here. So yeah, I like Burns. I like Billy. You know, that's that Southern duo there. Billy Burns. I'm thinking about Hatton at 35. I just think he was really good at this course, and it probably was for a reason. Does he win ever in America? No, but when he does play well, I think he can win pretty much anywhere. He's shown that on some big Euro events with really strong fields, close to as strong as this one. So I think there's something there. I do like Jason Day a little bit at 65, 70 to 1. I just think, I don't know, we saw it with Ricky last week. Day's showing us something. If we listen to it, it's gained on approach and just last 5 starts. Last start was 5.4 on approach. Has been putting well, but if he does, I think he can contend. You get the Augusta comp. He's been good there. Quail, Torrey, he's been good at all those places. So I think that makes some sense. And then Henley at 70. I don't know what it is. Just got a weird gut feeling that he could get in the mix. Mitchell, I agree, is a great course fit. Great on Fazio. Can he win in this field? Probably not, but I think it's probably worth a little bit of a sprinkle if you get us somewhere in the 100 range. All right, so that's all I got. Let's get a winner this week. Congrats to those who hit on Brooks last week. I wasn't one of the ones to tell you, but fuck yeah. All right, good luck.